Hey you guys, I wanted to pop on real quick and explain to you what I'm going to be doing with the 4/4 Portal Collective Healing tomorrow, which is also the Easter portal. It's actually really kind of beautiful and amazing because of the parallels of what's happening to us now and what Jesus went through during his lifetime. So also accordingly, what Spirit has in store for the collective healing tomorrow. You have plenty of time to sign up still. We have the rest of today and all day tomorrow because I will wait until the last minute, and really the energies extend out for days as well anyway. So actually part of the reason why I'm outside right now is to start to absorb some of that 4/4 portal energy, because we have that tomorrow and then we have the full moon on Thursday. So this week, and then of course Easter also. So this whole week is energy packed, and whatever's going on with the planets too. So like I said, I wanted to explain it to you better than just like the written post. And I forgot that I never explained the 3/3 portal healing to you guys, which I want to do a quick explanation of at the end of this as well, because you can still order that if you want to and receive the guided meditation that Spirit had me do for those people. So let me go through the 4/4 first, since that is happening tomorrow. So what's so amazing and beautiful about this, the parallels with Jesus's lifetime, is that we are going through ascension now. We are already in the middle of ascension. Well, not the middle, the beginning. We're in the beginning of ascension. Ascension started in 2012. And it really ramped up in 2020, and 2020 to 2030 are significant for the beginning process of ascension. I'm going to be doing some videos hopefully this week. I know I've been saying it. I just had so much that I've had to get done that I had to really prioritize, and the videos aren't urgent. I've had to deal with urgent stuff first, but I'm going to be explaining in much more in depth about some of what I'm going to talk about right now. So look for those coming up. But to give you a quick summary, we're at the beginning of ascension. Twin flames in particular, we are not just connected to ascension, we are pivotal for ascension. Twin flames are creating new earth. Twin flames are the forerunners going through the ascension process and creating new earth by doing so. And it's not as simple as awakening. This is something that I channeled recently for, whether I channeled it for the workshop that Kathy Akina and I did on the equinox, or just the timing of it was all coincidental. If Spirit does anything as a coincidence, I don't think so. But whatever it was, I channeled it recently, and it brought me to tears, to be honest. And I was getting emotional during the workshop as well, and I couldn't even help it. And I believe it's because of the soul memories that were coming back as I was channeling it. So what I came to understand was that twin flames are not just going through an awakening, an accelerated awakening process. Twin flames are not just going through a metamorphosis. Twin flames are literally re-merging and reunifying their bodies and souls. And everybody's going to do that eventually, but twin flames are doing it first. And that is how twin flames are leading ascension and creating new earth. And what that is, what we're doing, okay, actually, before I say that, so in this reunification and merging back together, becoming whole again, hold on. Something startled Nala. So I'm like, whole, holy. Okay, anyway. During that reunification of our bodies and our souls together, we are, I lost my train of thoughts. We are becoming crystalline. So this is part of that long story that's going to come later in the other videos, but when Earth descended from 7D to 3D at the fall of Atlantis, our human bodies went from being crystalline to being carbon-based. And now it's going in the opposite direction. Now we are going from carbon-based to crystalline. And that is what is happening during the ascension process. So Jesus went through that really quickly. He died although that's another story. I can't even say it because now that I know the truth of what happened with the resurrection and the ascension, I can't even say the lies. Religion's going to be another topic coming up. Not that religion is bad, but the church and the corruption and the teachings are. But anyway, I'm going down another tangent. What happened with Jesus was that he went through a rapid ascension process. He went through a rapid crystalline ascension process. After he was crucified on the cross, he very quickly, in a short span of time, went from ascended and became crystalline. And he still lived on earth for a period of time after that, teaching, healing, and stuff. He married Mary Magdalene. They had children, and they traveled around the world teaching and whatnot. And he also, having ascended and becoming crystalline, time traveled is the exact word that he used, and helped other worlds as well. But anyway, point being that he went through a rapid ascension process, becoming crystalline, and everything that he went through and did was to be an example for us for when the time would come for us to do it. Not to mention that he and Mary Magdalene were examples for twin flames. So now what we are going through is a slow ascension process, is the slow process of becoming crystalline. And the reunification and merging of our bodies and souls is the slow process of doing exactly that. So that is what is beautiful about it, because we are mirroring what Jesus went through and just going through it slowly. And like I said, he came as the example. I paused to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. But so basically, like I was saying, twin flames are leading the way. They're the forerunners going through this merging and reunification process. And the 4-4 collective healing, aligned with Easter, is about helping us with that. It's about helping our reunification process within, which also helps our twin flame union. We have to come into that inner union first, and then we come into the outer union with our twin flame. Now, it's not 100%. The threshold is 80% as far as the awakening goes. The actual process of becoming crystalline is much, much, much slower. But it's all a gradual, slow process connected in multifaceted ways that I couldn't possibly explain right now because I don't really know. I don't know all those details. As I'm saying it, I'm like, you don't know this. So this is a conversation for Jesus, or for exactly how it works with the body compared with the mind, mental, emotional, spiritual levels. But anyway, inner union and then with your twin flame. Okay, so the 4-4 collective healing is going to be about helping that process and healing the core wound that separated us from our divinity. And that's what that was, that the descension of earth, going from 7D to 3D, and when our bodies changed from crystalline to carbon based, was the separation from our divinity. Our souls were ripped from our bodies, and because our souls could not stay in our bodies in the carbon-based form. The souls could only be merged with our bodies in the crystalline form. So our souls were ripped from our bodies, and that's a whole nother long story. But basically, that is why we struggle so much to connect with our higher selves and connect with our spirit guides. And it's the process of reconnection and remerging. And so the 4-4 collective healing is about healing that wound of when we were separated from our divinity, and that will help us as individuals, and then it will help us on our twin flame journeys. And the 4-4 collective healing is also going to be clearing the religious programming and the templates and the traumas and interference and everything that were caused by the dark forces controlling the planet, that we're using religion in different ways and using the church more than anything in different ways to cause us to forget all of that and to cause us to go down a path that separated us more from our divinity. So that's what I'm going to be doing during the 4-4 collective healing is Jesus is going to be working with me, of course, helping all of that process, clearing all of that junk 3D conditioning and religious programming and templates from the dark that were instilled in us, helping to heal that core wound to bring us back towards union. And Jesus is going to be giving a special blessing on everybody who participates. Okay, so I'm going to run out of time somehow. And I never explained the 3-3, so I'll come back. 1 second. I was essentially done explaining the 4-4 collective healing, but I did want to explain one more time that the way the collective healings work is that if you sign up for it and you send in your donation and signing up, then you are actively choosing to participate. Your higher self is choosing to participate. And so even though I do the meditation myself, when I'm doing it, I see everyone there who I see your higher selves there with me, participating with me. So even though you in your 3D consciousness are not with me doing it, your higher selves are. So your higher selves and your twins participate with me in meditation. We're like spiritually gathered. And that's what happens if you sign up. If you don't sign up, the collective healing goes to whoever is ready to receive it. If you're not ready to receive it, then you don't. But if you are ready to receive it, then you do. At least that's the way I understand that it works. I don't know 100%, but that's the way Spirit has explained it to me. So by signing up, you are actively choosing to make sure you participate, and you are also helping to hold space to do this healing for the collective. And like I said, anyone who doesn't sign up, if they're ready to receive it, they do. If they are not ready to receive it, then they don't. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to explain was about the 3-3 healing, because I never did explain it. So what that was originally about, I have to go back and look because I forgot. That was originally about healing the fear that union will never happen and choosing to be happy in the meantime while being in complete faith and trust, and opening yourself up to all possible timelines with no longer feeling a sense of anxiety or worry or stress around when things will occur. So when I did that healing, it took us back to Atlantis. And again, when twin flames were originally separated. So that also goes back to that core separation wound, except there's a slight difference here, because in the 3-3 one, it was the separation of the twin flames. And in the one we're doing for the 4-4 one is the separation of ourselves, of our souls being separated from our bodies, which, is connected to our twin flame journey as well, but it goes a step before the twin flame journey even. So when I did the 3-3 one, we went back to Atlantis and we were healing that core wound from separation from our beloved, and helping to restore the faith that we will come back together. So when we did that, it was very deeply personal for each twin flame pair. So I couldn't, normally I would come back and I would record a video for everyone who signed up, and I would explain exactly everything that happened during the meditation. But this time, because it was so deeply personal for each twin flame pair, I couldn't see exactly what occurred for each person. I saw everyone with me gathered, but each higher self pair together, working together, because each twin pair was working together. Sorry about the plane. They went through their own personal experience. I didn't know each person's story of what happened to them in Atlantis. So what Spirit did instead was had me do a guided meditation. So instead of recording a video explaining to everybody exactly what happened during the meditation for the portal healing, this time for the 3-3 one, Spirit had me record a guided meditation for everyone. I think I talked for 20 minutes explaining something that I don't even remember what it was now. Something about the 144,000, possibly. I don't remember now. So I explained something about the twin flame history for 20 minutes, and then I did a 20-minute guided meditation that Spirit had me do on the fly, right in the moment. And that guided meditation led everybody who signed up through their own internal process of connecting with their higher selves and their selves in Atlantis, and seeing what happened and healing it on their own during the guided meditation. So that I have that recorded, and basically anybody who wants to do that, you can get that from me at any time. You would order the collective healing. Again, I only have one collective healing listing because I don't want to keep making a new listing every month, and I just keep changing it to say each month's portal or each whatever it is. But you can order that and just put in the notes that you are requesting the 3/3 portal healing so that you can get that guided meditation where you go back to Atlantis and heal that separation wound from your twin flame. Okay, so if you are wanting to get the 3/3 one, the 3/3 guided meditation for healing the separation wound from Atlantis, you can order the collective healing and just put in the notes that you want the 3/3 one. And you can also sign up for the 4/4 collective healing that I'm doing tomorrow, that is healing the separation wound from our divinity, from our higher selves, and receiving a special blessing from Jesus during the special 4/4 full moon Easter portal connected to ascension, just at the same time as he went through his rapid ascension, assisting us through our slower, more gradual ascension process now. Okay, I think that's everything. And also clearing the programming from the 3D, from society, from religion, from everything that was imposed on us over the last 26,000 year ascension cycle. Okay, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know.